Chris Gardner's journey shows us that no matter how impossible life may seem, perseverance is the key to unlocking success. From being homeless, with nothing but his son and a dream, to becoming a millionaire and a beacon of hope for millions, his story is a powerful reminder that the hardest struggles often lead to the greatest triumphs. We all face moments when life seems against us, when obstacles feel insurmountable and doubt creeps in. But Chris's story proves that with unrelenting determination, resilience, and belief in yourself, you can rise above anything. No matter where you start, no matter how many times you fall, it's the strength to get back up that defines your future. So ask yourself, what's stopping you from going after your dreams? Remember, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the belief that you can achieve them. Your success story is just waiting to be written. Early struggles. Chris Gardner's childhood was far from easy. Raised in a broken home with an absentee father and a mother who struggled to provide, Chris had to endure the harsh realities of life from a young age. His mother faced numerous challenges, including being physically abused by her partners, which left Chris with deep emotional scars. Growing up in a tough environment, Gardner was no stranger to hardship. Despite these early adversities, he developed a fierce will to overcome his circumstances. However, as an adult, Chris found himself living on the streets of San Francisco with nothing but his son for company. While others might have given up or accepted their fate, Chris was determined to provide a better life for his son. His journey was defined by constant struggle, but it was this very struggle that ignited his passion for change and set him on the path to success. The turning point. Chris Gardner's life took a monumental turn when he landed an unpaid internship at Dean Witter Reynolds, one of the most prestigious stock brokerage firms in the world. The opportunity seemed like a dream, but there was a catch. It came with no salary and no job security. For someone already struggling with homelessness and financial instability, this was a huge gamble. Yet, Gardner saw it as his way out. Despite having no formal education in finance, he threw himself into learning everything about the stock market, investing long hours into study and practice. The challenges were immense. He had to manage the pressures of raising his son, working long hours, and dealing with constant rejections from shelters. But Gardner's belief in himself and his unshakable resolve kept him going, turning the internship into an opportunity to prove his worth and skill. The power of persistence. Persistence was the driving force behind Chris Gardner's success. No matter the setbacks, no matter how many doors were slammed in his face, he never gave up. For months, he'd faced rejection, experienced extreme poverty, and struggled to get by, all while trying to maintain a sense of normalcy for his son. His journey wasn't easy. It was filled with sleepless nights, long hours, and constant uncertainty. There were days when he had nowhere to sleep, and he had to make do with train stations or public restrooms as temporary shelters. But through it all, Gardner remained focused on his goal, building a better life for himself and his son. His ability to persist in the face of adversity became a defining feature of his character. As the saying goes, success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out, and Gardner's efforts eventually began to pay off. His persistence led to increased opportunities and the eventual breakthrough he had been working toward. The breakthrough. After months of grueling work and personal sacrifice, Chris Gardner's breakthrough came when he was offered a full-time position as a stockbroker at Dean Witter Reynolds. This was a pivotal moment in his life, as it marked the end of his struggle with homelessness and the beginning of a new chapter in his professional career. His determination and hard work had paid off, and he was finally able to use his skills to thrive in the competitive world of finance. Chris's journey from an unpaid intern to a full-time stockbroker was no small feat. It took years of dedication, long hours, and the willingness to go above and beyond to prove his worth. But it was his sharp intellect, relentless work ethic, and passion for the job that ultimately earned him the opportunity. With his new position, Gardner went on to found his own brokerage firm, Gardner Rich & Co., which became highly successful, making him a millionaire and a symbol of success. The legacy. Today, Chris Gardner is much more than a millionaire businessman. He is a motivational speaker, philanthropist, and author who has dedicated his life to helping others. His memoir, The Pursuit of Happiness, was a bestseller, and his story was adapted into a Hollywood film starring Will Smith, bringing his message of hope and perseverance to a global audience. But for Chris, the true measure of success lies not in wealth or fame, but in the impact he's had on others' lives. He has used his platform to mentor young people, advocate for those in need, and share his story of overcoming adversity. As a philanthropist, Gardner has worked with numerous organizations to support education, empowerment, and self-development, especially for underprivileged children. His legacy is a reminder that success is not just about accumulating wealth, but about lifting others up and making a positive difference in the world. The true measure of success. For Chris Gardner, the true measure of success has never been about money. While becoming a millionaire was undoubtedly a remarkable achievement, his life's work and legacy have been shaped by something far more important: the positive impact he's had on the lives of others. Throughout his career, Gardner has been committed to giving back. His story isn't just about his rise from homelessness. It's about using his success to help others who are struggling. He has become a mentor to countless individuals, showing them that it is possible to overcome even the most difficult circumstances. His life story serves as a powerful reminder that success is not measured solely by material wealth, but by how we use our resources, talents, and time to better the lives of others. Gardner's journey teaches us that perseverance, empathy, and a willingness to help others are the true hallmarks of lasting success. Overcoming doubts and fears. Throughout his journey, Chris Gardner faced not only external struggles but also internal battles. Doubts, fears, and moments of despair were constant companions, especially when he found himself at his lowest. There were times when he questioned whether he would ever escape homelessness or succeed in his career. But instead of allowing these feelings to paralyze him, Gardner used them as fuel for his drive. He acknowledged his fears, but he never let them control his actions. This mindset shift was crucial in his transformation. The ability to push through self-doubt, to ignore the voice that tells you can't, is a key factor in turning obstacles into opportunities. Gardner's ability to keep going despite his inner struggles shows that overcoming mental barriers is just as important as tackling external ones. The importance of fatherhood and family. Throughout his journey, Chris Gardner's commitment to being a devoted father remained unwavering. Even when he had little to give, he prioritized his son's well-being above all else. His story is also a reminder of the profound role that family, particularly fatherhood, can play in shaping a person's resilience. Despite his circumstances, Gardner worked tirelessly to ensure that his son was safe, loved, and provided for, which served as his driving force. His story highlights that no matter the hardships, family is a source of strength, motivation, and inspiration. It wasn't just the dream of success that drove him. It was the desire to create a stable and prosperous life for his son. The bond they shared and his devotion to fatherhood was the ultimate foundation for Gardner's ability to persevere and achieve his goals. Thank you for watching. If Chris Gardner's journey inspired you to keep pushing forward in your own life, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs a reminder to never give up, and subscribe for more motivational stories that will fuel your drive to succeed. And remember, no matter where you start, it's never too late to change your story. Keep believing, keep striving, and most importantly, never stop moving forward.